Welcome, everybody. I'm trying something a little different here, so excuse me. Welcome to the stream of. There we go, that should be there. Haha. Automobilista 2. And we're going to be looking at, well, you can see the lovely McLaren 720S GT3 there. It's the update for AMS 2, and it brings with it some GT3 cars, a GT4 car, some other updates, blah blah blah. Loads of detail on those because it's Reiza, but you know, that's what we like about Reiza. They are packing in detail. Also, we have the Nordschleife, which has just come out. So this is basically the Nürburgring update, which includes now some different versions of the Nürburgring and now the Nordschleife, which is a full laser scan, and some cars. I'm going to go through those, but I'm just going to try and set something here. Bear with me because things are not all 100% set up. I was hoping to be in better shape for this by now, but I'm not. Hey, there you go. Things happen. And I know this wheel is way too high. I want to put it down and different things, but I've got a lot to set up on rig, and it's a bit hard to do with one person. Okay, what was I doing there? I was doing that. And then I was doing that, so if anybody comes along and joins, they can talk. And then I need to go back to the game, and we'll just get on with it. Game, come on, there it is. Using a little keyboard, it's fiddly. There we go. You should be able to hear the game, and that's all good. You should be able to see me. And I need to get my gloves on. Right, so, yes. Reason why it's a little different is this is in my new rig. It is set up provisionally. It's not fully dialed in. A few things to change, stuff like that. Videos will be made and edited at some point. They're already kind of mostly made and only a little bit edited. But as you can see, what we've got here, let's hopefully that's now working again as well. Yes, it is. So, we have some new cars in the shape of the GT3s. And we have 3 of them at the moment. I think there's supposed to be a BMW on the way as well. But it's not arrived yet. It will arrive at a later date. So says Reiza. We have McLaren. Looks very pretty. A Porsche. Also looking kind of cool. And Mercedes AMG GT3 as well. I'm going to get back here. I'm going to go just into test. Obviously, cars, and we have the Nuremberg layouts themselves, which have that lovely little blue star at the top right, which I'm taking it is now going to probably mean that, yes, this is a laser scan, which means we have a few different versions here. So this is Nordschleife as is now in 2020. New, nice laser scan. Feels a little bit different. I have driven it a little bit. We'll see how that goes. We then got GP 2020. The Vidal 2020. Difference on the chicanes up the top there in Sector 3. Then we have sort of like the Sprint. And that's it. Basically, I think this has got the really big chunky sausage things at that chicane in S3, which I don't like the big sausage things there in the chicane at S3 because they're too big. But that's what that is. Right, we're going to be concentrating though on the Nordschleife. For all of this video, it's all going to be Nordschleife. That's the bit that's really new in here. I know Nordschleife has been covered as a circuit so many times by so many other sims, but we have a new laser scan in here, and I like where this sim is going, so we're doing that. And we're going to try out all the cars that come with it. So we've got the GT3 there, so like those three. These GT4s, so we have again another McLaren. This time it's the it says there 570S, not quite as nice as the 720. But hey. Then we have this Chevy. I haven't driven that yet. And then we have another Porsche. So, Club Sport, MR. Should we start with the lower end and work up? Should we start with the GT4s? I think we're going to go with the GT4s. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the GT4 and work through a different way. Just lay down a quick lap. We'll take a quick tour of the Nordschleife first, because, like I say, new laser scan, it's got some newer details and things like that, so it'll be cool to do that. And this is the Cayman GT4 MR. I haven't driven this yet. An MR Porsche, always different. Right. Let's load in there and take a look. Oh, I haven't got a foot cam at the moment because the camera that's usually used for foot cam is hooked up to my work PC, because not that I show my feet in Zoom meetings or whatever, but because when working I need a separate camera there and it's easier. Right, so we're going to be starting from here, which isn't the tourist entrance. This is the pits exit, so not the tourist one, which a lot of places tend to do that on. Just going to take it nice and easy first of all. Oh, just hear the sound of this car as well, actually. Hear what it sounds like. Nice sound. I like that. Okay. down. Now, there's some other details here that I don't really see on other versions of the Nordschleife. There's some more fencing. Seems a little bit narrower. Some of these fenceways seem like they've been brought in narrower. That bridge is definitely narrower. Wow, that's skippy. Oh, I don't want to be too brave in this car with cold tyres. Up into 6th. Yeah, we're braking for that. Oh, it's a lively car. Very nice Porsche. Force feedback is a little loose for it. Oh, now I remember what they said. Excuse me while I brake on purpose. So we need to go restart session. Yes, I did do that on purpose. I do admit I forgot to edit the setup. If you've downloaded it, Reiza do say that if you've been playing with any of the GT3, GT4 cars, you know, if you've loaded up in, just reset the profiles on these cars, because apparently whatever they've changed with it is a little weird. So you want to say reset to defaults. Yeah, well, we're going to go through the course here first. Right, back, we can do that. So that's cool, that's set. Apparently Reiza said that you need to reset that default, otherwise it doesn't reset everything in the car to the new defaults, and you'd find it a bit weird. I'm doing okay. Oh, you gotta remember with GT4 cars that they are not full track cars, in the sense that they're closer to road cars than the GT3s. They're not so snappy, and that means you can get yourself in danger. I managed to get to the finish yet, but it still keeps on kicking me out when I try multiplayer. All the time when I try multiplayer, it kicks me out. Don't know why yet. Oh, that was... This car does not have that much downforce there. That felt so dangerous. Little floaty, this car. How are you doing, by the way, GT? I saw you hit another major milestone the other week. Oh! Yeah. how the back end on this comes out something chronic. It doesn't feel like a bit like an MR car, but it's a bit weird. I mean, always the Porsches have got that weight at the back. This being an MR, you expect the back end to come out even lighter. Just caught that there. That was slippy. Patience on this corner, otherwise it'll bite you. That corner there is one of those dreadful ones where you put the accelerator down too early and it tends to really bite you. Same somewhere down here. Really does look good. Feels pretty good though. I think sound effect I don't like there. Be careful on this corner. Stick it in, then you want to power straight through the next. Keep your foot on, be brave, be brave, be brave. Oh, that's jumpy. And we need to slow down. There we go. Everybody's favourite part of the Nordschleife. Will I make it through okay? And yep. And here, of course, is where it starts getting a bit more interesting as a course and things start to get really tough. Oops. Oops. Rather bouncy, very bouncy as a car. Let's take it easy since I lost it a bit there. Suspension is really bouncy. I think there's some work still needs doing there. That. Yeah, that is really, really bouncy. Need to warm those tyres back up, I would say. Oh, you can feel it going light in the suspension there. really feel that going over. That's so nicely done. One of the things I'm really loving about what Reiza have done with this series so far is the force feedback is starting to go from strength to strength, but this feels really, really bouncy. Details up there, castle. This is, oh, you can see, that's the visitor centre. This is where you normally come on. A lot more detail by the visitor centre. I was almost forgetting that I'm not in a GT3 there. That could have been really bad. And we're back round to the start. Oh. Okay. Just so pretty. Thank you, Bumblebee, for the host, by the way. That's most kind. I'm guessing that's an auto host. That's really good of him. Go check out Bumblebee on Twitch. And his YouTube. Is he both on YouTube and Twitch? Oh, okay, cool. Hopefully you've had a good day. Right, this is the GT4 Porsche Carrera, blah, blah, blah. I want to do that. We're going to change car up. So this is the basically the newer release, latest release. It's the Cayman, of course, not the Carrera. Blah. Cannot speak. Why? Ooh. Nice. So there's one of the GT4s. Let's change to another GT4. Like I say, I hadn't tried the GT4s. Right. A Chevrolet on the Nordschleife. I'm scared. I will be. I'm betting. Let's find out what this drives like. Just a reminder, of course, when you get in, if you have downloaded previous version, make sure and just reset the default on the car. Yeah, I know the feeling, dude. Time has been one of those big squeezes for me as well, which, you know, I wanted to get back into some of this sooner. Don't worry about the typos. I'm completely dyslexic. What I was hearing in here felt good. I could hear right and could understand. So that's a good start. Right. Oh. Oh, hear that V8. That's a different type of beast. Whoa. Oh, rear axle. Wow. Okay. That doesn't play. That does not play nice. I couldn't hear that over the roar of that beast of a motor. Oh my good God. Oh, I'm not going to be so brave over that Flugplatz, and no way. I'm not in a Chevy. Oh, God, this is a monster. The lights along the top aren't working, so no. Oh, wow. Braking points in this are nowhere near what the Porsche is. Oh. Yeah, the barrier's working. Oh wow. Yeah, this car is beastly. I need to brake a bit earlier with this one. Feel the bloody torque roll on it. Immense torque roll with this car. Oh, good God. Beautiful sight around here though. The track is, these grass verges are feeling really, really small. The road overall is feeling a little bit more small. Feel the tyres slip a bit. Will it keep it? No. Had to lift my foot off. Had to lift my foot off. Okay, carousel. We're in good. Can we keep it though? Oh yeah, it makes it out. Bit of a burble out of the end there. So it just transitioned from one point to the other. It wanted us to know it. Oh yeah. This is a monster handful. That is just turning on the accelerator. That's just using the accelerator to turn. Oh my God, that's making me nervous, this car. Ooh. She's a handful. In past the mini carousel. Get it turned in a bit. And then foot's full out. Oh. Plenty of power. 150, 152. In 6th gear. Come on Chevrolet. All that V8 power and you're going down. What are you talking about? Come on. We gotta remember this is a Chevy, so that's as brave as I'm gonna be. We're on the brakes. Oh, wow. Oh, you hear that burble, though. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That really does sound beautiful. I mean, listen to this thing. Oh, I love that. There's nothing like the sound of a V8. I do love. Just, I wish I had put the rumbles in the chair on, because you'd feel that. It'd just be like, right, let's try another one. So that's the Chevy. Oh, that's a heart pounder. Oh, it's feeling like a different sort of Nordschleife for a little. Just don't know what it is. There's some details and stuff. This is feeling like one of the most real versions of the Nordschleife I've seen. As a laser scan, it's, you know, it's meant to be good and familiar, but there's something about it that's just, yeah, extra right. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's the thing. It feels extra right. But Camaro GT4 R. That is a handful. beware. That second gear, you really need to be careful of how you put the throttle down on that thing. Because if you do it wrong, it just wants to turn out. The back end just wants to fly out on you. It really fun, but wow. Oh, I need a drink after that one. Good God, I do. Wow. Right. Let's see. Another car. Let's try a different car. So we're going through the cars. We're going on to the McLaren. We'll do the GT4. We started at the bottom of the list, going to the top. Orange looks nice. Standard colour. Same thing. We just want to get in there and try it out first of all and see what I think of it as a car and get more familiar with the track as well as we're going. I mean, everybody's kind of somewhat familiar with the Nordschleife. If you're not by now, well, here's a new version. I mean, there's new bits that we're going to get used to with this version, I'm sure. Okay. Whew. We're ready. Ah! This is something that sometimes Reiza haven't got yet. So there's somewhere to improve, because at the minute it feels like the avatar is there, so I need to be about here to be where my head should be. There we go. So if you're going to use the McLaren, there's something to look out for. Remember, I've got cold tyres, so I'm going to take it somewhat easy. This is a different type of, totally different type of car to the beastliness of the Chevy. The Chevy felt like an untamed wild beast. And that was me talking and not concentrating. Oh, bugger. We'll restart that. That was me losing concentration on talking and not the car. Believe. We'll restart that so that I don't have the embarrassment of that. Did feel rather light, I have to remember. It's a GT4, not a GT3. You can't just go full out over that stretch of ground. A much more sophisticated car, this one, I would say. Just the steering is a lot more nicer, but again, very bumpy, very springy. Yeah, we're not going to go flat out over through platform with this car. I'm not that brave. And we're definitely not going to go full out over this next fast left-hander. We're going to pull that down. Whoa! We avoided a big crash. Just. But oh my god, I saw my life flashing before my eyes there. Just touched the grass. That's all that took to have me spinning there. Carry the speed through okay there. That was so dodgy though. I was right on the edge of it though. One of the good things actually about AMS is the handling of everything feels so alive. Sometimes, you know, not quite as real as maybe real life would be, but just done in a way that gives you that bit of extra play where it feels so good. I must say I'm quite enjoying this car. It's feeling nice. Yeah, that is nicely behaved. This could be a really good fun car. Slides a bit, a little bit bumpy. See if we can take this next one flat out or not. Should be able to, I think. I feel we can. Yeah, we can. And then in on the brakes. And then aim for the right edge of the white AMG sign as we come into carousel. Braking in. And then it's, you know, feathering that accelerator nicely and over, and we're good. Rotates nicely, this car. We want to get off of there before it doesn't rotate nicely though. Would be a disaster on that one. Back back end wanted to flick out a little there. Nicely. It's not going to be flat through there. There's that bounce. You can really feel that bounce that people talk about there. As you come around that corner, if you're not careful, the back just will skip out on you. Come on, 250 kilometre, 255, you can reach 260, 256, turning in nicely, down the hill, and in case you're wondering what happened there, once again, I forgot this is the GT4, not a GT3, and I didn't brake early enough. But, oh, this is a beautiful little car. This is a lovely little addition. I want to drive this car a bit more. I think this one could be some good fun to race in. Definitely liking this car. Oh. Yeah, that McLaren this is a winner of a car. Just, you know, for driving feel. Right, let's go back out of here. So that is the GT4s. We'll take go with the GT3s. So I think we're going basically from a McLaren to another McLaren, which is going to be the 720S. So we've had one McLaren, the GT4, the what was it? I keep on forgetting numbers of things. I'm always bad like that. 570S, there you go. So we can actually hop across to the 720S in the GT3. Have a play there. More yellow. Well, it's closely related. It's an orange. It's a slightly more reddish version of yellow. It's not quite as stripy as well as some other themes could be. But you do have to remember, you know? So once again, this is a totally different feel on the car. Immediately you feel the more refined control through here, and that extra braking, the pickup speed. They've got an annoying sound there as the springs hit down. Up over the flue plates, and I'm going to lift a little bit. Being brave on there. Up into 6th. We're off a bit and we're down into the braking. I'll have to read that back in a minute. I heard a mention of competition on it. Again, this is a totally different beast from the GT4. Pretty good feeling car. Pretty stable. Again, feels a little jumpy though, the track wise. Typical. I can't read it back because there's a bit of screen over the top that I can't actually move. But look at the detail there. That is just ridiculous. I love the scenery around here. Oh. Yes, you can. I can read the details on ACC's dash as well. So I haven't had that as an issue myself, but I find the sharpness setting in ACC is the one that you want to dial in first. That then tends to sort that out. It's improving, but as we all know, the performance levels for I'll have to read that back. Oh, I'm loving this. Sound isn't bad, it's not up to ACC standard for sound, but what is, but the feeling The feeling is certainly here. The force feedback is certainly here. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't good. That was a big ouch. That was a big ouch. I'm sorry I didn't catch that last question. I need to try and sort out what happens with the speech chat window in future. It doesn't work the same way, obviously, as what the Oculus did. So I've kind of yet to refine my read back on those. There's still some sound effects which aren't quite right, and although this is an amazing game, and there are people that are saying, you know, definitely it's not finished yet, it still needs to go in the oven for another 6 months. The thing is, I'm still loving it anyway. I don't think at any point so far, especially since they went to early access and even past that I've regretted buying this ultra early. And there's the difference in breakpoint between a GT4 and a GT3. A big difference in braking points. But wow. Oh my good God. Yeah. A lot of people sort of like, you're going to spend like, what was it, $100, $110? Yeah, it was $110. I think it was $110. Yeah, a lot of people were like, you're going to spend $110 on a game that is in alpha, and, you know, you don't know where it's going to go. And I think with reason, my faith in their reputation has been upheld, and they are really starting to deliver on some of the content here, and on the refinements they're making. Like I say, I still don't feel that this is really truly a full release candidate. I know there's DLC coming out and stuff like that. There's some things that I feel just aren't quite baked quite right yet. You know, it's some of the smaller details, like the person animations, to gear stick places, to head points there. Yeah. And they are working, you know, they work on a lot of different things, but you know, from where they were to where they are now, the force feedback is constantly improving and is already, I think, getting quite well known as being one of the best for sims in terms of feel of cars They're constantly trying to tune down what they do have as well. Wrinkle out those bits that are not quite as smooth and get them down further and further. The sound's sounding nicer. The graphics definitely looking good. This version of the Nordschleife as well though. Yeah, that's the great thing I think on default. I've really not messed around greatly with the force feedback for the G29. And from version to version you feel different bits of the, like you say, what the community have said and about force feedback. And they just dial different bits in so that you are feeling some differences in force feedback that I wouldn't expect to feel on this level of wheel. I'm even feeling here, and that's a really good deal. So when you get onto a wheel that's even better than the G29, you know, when you go up to sort of like some of the Fanatec's, then you go over to the direct drives, you know, this is a type of game where it just really, 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 I want that podium, you know, the Fanatec podium direct drive wheel, which I am saving for. I am saving for to get one. And it'll be interesting to see with my current rig setup, if it'll manage to, well, I know it'll be okay with it. If it'll be okay with direct drive. Just keep the default. What wheel are you on? I think if you can feel good and doesn't feel like it's clipping out, keep it as default. Otherwise, you know, it really is just nicely done. GT300. Oh, I pressed the. I meant to do something else there. Yeah. Thrustmaster is a different beast to, obviously, the Logitech. They do behave rather differently, so I wouldn't be able to comment there, but clipping is basically where all of the force feedback is actually a bit too much, so that when you have the smaller bits of force feedback, you don't really hear it. Imagine if you have like a set of speakers that are okay, but you turn the volume dial up too high, and because it's too high, certain bits of instrument kind of like get cut off in the top end, and it's sort of like interrupted a bit. So the force feedback, with force feedback, you'd feel the major parts of the force feedback, but it would be a little bit less detailed. So if it's feeling a bit undetailed, sometimes turning it down a little will actually reduce that overextension and give you actually some of the other details that you might be missing, because it might be clipping them off. Because sometimes you need that extra fidelity, that the powers, so that the top end can actually be reached properly. So if you've turned the volume all the way up past where the force feedback settings actually go, then you don't always get those sharper details because they require a little bit more force, so it never gets to it. So when you turn it down overall, it actually then has the high end part actually is in the frame. So sometimes that 100% is actually wrong. There's more detail that's sitting at 110%. So you've turned down to 90%, and then you go, oh, okay, now I'm feeling something slightly different. So it's kind of like that. I think that's the best I can kind of describe it. If you crash heavy and the wheel almost flies out of your hands, that's what it does. If you're going around a corner normally and it almost flies out of your hands, then it's definitely too high. Yeah? Sometimes less is more. What we really want to feel is not thumb breaking, arm wrenching, wrist breaking pressure. Is actually the little speed and the little twitches and the little details on the edge, so that you can feel like that magic thing of, I don't know how AMS does it as well, that you can feel when the rear tyres are going to slip out a little. You can feel if you've overturned it in, you can feel the slip of the front right as you piled a little bit too heavy on the brake, and it gets translated in through the steering as one of the tyres start to slip, and you can put it back into shape a bit more. That's where you kind of want to try and balance that out. Sometimes there's bits to do with the dampening or not. Then there's the pre-force, and then there's that sort of the higher one. I mean, if you look on here, yeah, exactly. So here you go. So this is the default. So I've got it on the 75 there, low force boost 50, and that is important on, say, the G29, to have that up quite high. Yeah, because if you was on a direct drive, they'd probably have that much lower. And then the gain is only 75, and that's feeling absolutely perfectly fine for me. Some people don't like this spring as well. The spring is when it's going to come back and recenter itself. And then, like I say, dampening is kind of, well, how can you put it? It dampens it. The effects is things like when you're going over rumble strips and stuff like that. So you can kind of think of if they put off different parts here. So you go, your main force feedback types will be just the pressure on the wheels as you're turning through things, how the pressure translates from the wheels to your steering. Then it's things like where there's wheel slip and stuff as it puts bits of that in. And then there's road surface effect, where the road surface has like smaller bumps, or you go over water and things like that, and it changes out how it feels that way. Yeah, save for me. Right, let's, oh, no. Let's get back to there. I need a bit of a drink. I am loving this car, this setup at the moment. Let's say we actually pull some other cars onto the track. What we have been doing is test day. Now, this should be good for a laugh. We'll do it as that vehicle selection. We'll do GT3 and Porsche. Odd handling cars, I find Porsches. I'm not going to go there. I have a history with Mercedes cars. They basically like to... I would love to play nice with them, but they usually spit me out. But I'm going to try anyway. We're going to see if we can get on with this car. Am I able to... Right. We're going to try that. Custom race, let's see, opponent settings. 15 opponents, skill level 90. I'm not that good, that's why it's down at 90. And we want the same class, so that will give us all of the other GT3s in there. And I'm going to be last on the grid. I'm going to be taking it easy here because, like I say, me and Mercedes, they're like one of my nemesis. Nemesis. Is it nemesis or nemesis? I believe it's nemesis. But I can mess up on things sometimes like that. No answers on a postcard. If I'm wrong, and you know what I mean. But we're going to get some other cars on the track here. See what it feels like to race the Nordschleife. Though I don't think I'm going to be doing too much racing. I'm just going to be trying to keep up. Because the Nordschleife is just, you know, wicked crazy. Look at how gorgeous these cars look, though. That's pretty. I love how it goes, the you know, the LOD in the distance is actually nice out in different ways. That's just all looking good. Here we go. No point in... they sent those up already. Look at the AI battling it out. Nowhere to get past that. Whoa! Right, we'll reset that position there. Let's restart that. Wow. Okay, restart that. Done. is it you doing? I told you it spit me out just a second. Not as much as that though. Oh, I didn't reset the car. I forgot to reset the car. We can do better than that. Right, this time. Reiza said to reset to defaults. Okay. Oh, but I need to... That's only got enough fuel for 2 laps. Okay. Let's try that this time. That's nicer. Remember the tyres are cold on it. My performance is jumping a little here. So difficult to get past somewhere here. Just seeing if I can look for a space to... No, I thought I could get round him there. I thought I could get round the outside of him there, and I couldn't. We will get round one of them. That is a bit better. Just trying to stay in nice with them this time. Not to rock the boat too much. Hear the whistle of that turbo. Carried it through okay there. Trying to find the space here to get past is not easy. Oh, I've been hit from line. He was playing rough. Come on. Rolled out flat. Gonna have to brake in a sec. Oh. I got told off by the race director. Tried to make it stick, just wasn't happening. No. That's... Oh, the scraping of the metal sound, they've got that good. Oh dear. Wow. Oh. Oh. That's thrilling though. That is thrilling. This is a Mercedes is actually quite a nice car to drive. Yeah. I want to get around one lap clean. I was hoping to do that and no. Yeah. Paint job isn't cheap on these things either. Right. Try to get round clean. Please. see how we up over the flue plateau. Playing a little argy-bargy with him, I did punt him a little bit there. Gentle tap though. Mostly carrying the speed through there. Whoa! Major mistake with that accelerator. Yep, that was not good. That was not right. That was very bad. It was going so well the first of all there though. I couldn't quite hear that over the roar there, I'm sorry. It is in behind a Porsche and we've gained spaces. But now I just have to knuckle down and make sure that I don't make too many mistakes, especially here over that flue platen can be so deadly. I just want to make it around one clean lap. being careful. I don't want to try and be, you know, hear the roar of the other engines. It's just immense, the feeling they've got in here. And the sweat is rising and they're putting pressure on me from behind the AI. This is just so immense. To be able to do something like this, they've got this so good. Yes. We'll come up into carousel. All the little twigs and twitches. Really was feeling it there, and this is such a complicated section of road. So many complex turns in together. I almost overdid it there. Whoa! Oh. We'll finish the lap. We're out of the race on that one. But we're so close. So close. You want to see me flip? Oh, that's so kind. I'm going to have to turn the in-game volume down a bit because I cannot hear you guys' commentary. It's like, oh my God, the volume in here is so intense. You know, the volume of this headset as well is incredible, and wow, my arms are like going crazy. How long have I been in? An hour and a half. Wow. Okay. I know I said to you, I don't know if anybody wants to see, should we try with the Porsche as well? We didn't go in with the Porsche. We should try with the Porsche. Yeah, definitely. The volume was too loud to hear your chat, and I'm enjoying it so much. I don't have the ability at the moment to change some of the other volumes that I would normally change over there, just to offset the game versus you and different things for the headset, and it all gets rather complicated. I could do it in here a bit. Yeah, that was just I just wish I'd held out there. I was like, no. You can probably see the. I don't know if you saw the concentration in my face or not. Go there, but it's a joyous thing to do. It's one of the things that truly makes being able to have sims like this now and have VR at the performance level where it is. There's bits in here where I'm streaming, the performance isn't quite as good as when I'm off stream, so the performance is much more consistent when I'm off stream. It's still incredible though, really is. Let's try the Porsche 911 out, and this will be a rear engine car, I believe. Or does the GT3 mean that they changed the position of the engine on that? Because it's a GT3, don't they change the position of the engine or not? I'm not sure. Interesting. Yeah. Let's just try it with the Porsche. As a comparison on the track with the other cars. But that Mercedes is actually good. All the mistakes are mine to be made on that, of not knowing it as a car. But that felt like a Mercedes that I might actually be able to control and actually like. It felt beastly, but just there, just about controllable. And this is the other good thing about this as well, that you can definitely say with Reiza and car to car, that each car does feel like a distinct car. It doesn't feel just the same. And I know comparisons, because this is done in the Madness engines, there'll be, obviously there was all the comparisons to Project Cars, or Project Cars 2, and this game is now no longer feeling like Project Cars 2. It's starting to feel grounded, much more in contact, much more feeling through the wheel. You know, the early days of this this game, it had some different issues and gradually got better and is still continuing to get better. Yeah, this is... Oh, this is Skippy. Oh. Oh, that rotates differently. Oh, this is a completely different car. No, come on, what are you doing? Yeah. This is a totally different type of car. It's really skippy. I mean, really. And there's sound effects in there that I don't like. Yeah, we're starting from last. And I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to reset all the settings. Right, then on to advanced. Yeah, we're going from last because I'm not that good anyway. Welcome to the stream. And this is my first time in this car as well. So that is going to be like a thing. But welcome to the stream. Hope you have fun. I know I am. Though I've been on here for a while, and oh, it's good. It's a good update. Right, let's see if that makes it a little less jumpy. Still wants to rotate quite easy. That was so... Watch those curves. Those are mean. Oh, I got McLaren right on me. Where's that McLaren? really wants to rotate around easily, this car. No, no, no. Oh, what the hell? Okay. We lost it. Let's just continue forwards. I don't have damage on, so... I don't like what the sound's doing. There's a chafing sound that's coming in at weird points, and I don't know what it is. The car itself is there. Whenever you hit something, I think it's the front splitter. I think the front splitter is hitting off the ground. Yeah, the front splitter is hitting off the ground. That was not a clean way to take that. Again trying to slip away from me. That is so bad. It's gonna bounce around here again, isn't it? Not bouncing as bits in there, but yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Whew. Wow. Up over the flugplatz. No. Right. This car cannot take that flat. Lesson learnt on that. Right. Oh my God. Wow. Oh. So intense. So intense. Just really good. Oh, I am really loving where this game is going, but it's going to take me some practice before I get which car exactly I want to play with in here, but oh wow. Yeah. That is good. I do mean really good. I just wish I was better. I need to pull the AI down slightly. They're just outperforming me that little bit much, where I'm having a little bit of an issue keeping up. I caught up a little bit there, but if I mess up again, there's no way for me to then catch them past that point. So the point for me to progress as well is obviously consistency. So I need them being more at the level where I can compete and follow and keep on them without making the mistakes. But I have to say, hey, there's differences there, but it's certainly, it gets your heart racing, this stuff. And they've done such a good job on this. I'm really liking this version of the Nordschleife. That's for the GT3 cars. Let's try something silly around here. Should we try something silly around Nordschleife? We have to, really. It's an obligation, I feel. You have a version of the Nordschleife that's brand new, scan and everything. You have to try. You have to try something insane. Just for the hell of it. So I'm gonna pull out another car here, but I am really liking these GT3 cars and the GT4 cars. This is a good update. If you already have AMS 2 and you're wondering, should I go for that Nordschleife patch, then I think yes. It's a really good version of this track. They have already said that, because at the moment it's the Nürburgring, where it's the GPs. Trucks or carts. I can't drive a truck. I absolutely cannot drive a truck. And the carts, do you have any idea how long it would take for the carts to get around? But we'll bung a cart on there. We'll bung a cart on there. Come on, why not? This is going to be so silly. Vehicle selection. Okay. What we got in the carts? That's almost a cart. Right, what we got? superkarts. I haven't tried one of the superkarts yet, which is basically a shifter kart with the extra on it. I haven't tried this out yet. Have you tried these out yet? I haven't tried these out yet. I think this is suitably silly, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. It's the right sort of colours that you'll like as well, Bumblebee. Okay. What have I got myself into? Oh, this should be hilarious. This should be ridiculous in a different way of I don't know what. But, you know, for the lols. Can't resist a request. Look at that then. Oh, you can't take that serious. Right, let's oh my god! I was not prepared. You sound like you were. Oh, don't touch curbs. I think I need to. Okay. Yeah. I need to restart that. I was not prepared. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for that at all. Completely unprepared for how crazy this is. This is an absolute insane buzzing machine. Right. Oh, I need to calm down after that. Oh, good God. Wow. Insane. Absolute insane. What speedo is that? That's got to be in like kph. It's got to be kph. There's no way that's miles per hour. But that just so low and it feels, oh my God, so quick. Got to try this. Restart. Oh! I keep on doing that. We'll restart that. Right, okay. Oh. That was not good, and that was 100% my fault. No. Wow. Oh. Wow. I couldn't get that under control there. I could not get that under control there. Here we go again. Help! Neep! If a wheel touches the grass on that so much as a tiny bit, you're gone. You're out of there. You're done for. It doesn't matter on these ones. It's the GT3s that it really mattered on where they had done something. So these should be fine. I think it's just my bad driving where I touched a bit of the grass and it just went. It just literally, boom, gone. As you would expect from a car that is powered by demons from hell. Just honestly, what did they put in the tank? Hi, I'm good. I don't know who came in there because there's so... Remember, not on the curb. We're doing something insane here. while I can still see them, I'll try and keep it. Here's the scary bit. Oh, great tantrum. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, it does. I'm liking the index good. Streaming performance is okay at the moment. I think, you know, there's balancing to be done here and other bits of balance to be got. But, oh, wow. Oh my god, these carts are insane. We'll try that again. Try to keep up a little bit more, but oh my word, they're nuts. You catch a bad bump and it's like, right, it feels like it's flying. You lose control and, oh. 120. So, yeah, I'm on 120. So, yeah, this is just so looking good. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, one more try. I need a drink first, though. That is, oh. It's hard to sometimes. It's, depends on the game you're playing. Really does depend on the game you're playing. Right. One last try on this, and then I think I'll have to call it a day. 2 hours of driving the Nordschleife with these GT3s, and now with these stupid little superkarts that are just, oh my god, crazy mental machines. No. I said one more, but oh, I knew I was going to crash there. I messed up at the beginning. Oh. There's like... Yes, I've heard that. There is where you do have a difference. There is a difference happening in between sort of your 60 redoubled to 120 or 120 native or your thing to 72. The difference between 72 and 90 is definitely felt. A lot. Especially in a race game. That whole thing here, I think, when I moved from doing, when I first got the index and I went from the Quest at 72 to the index at 120, I had a massive difference between going from 72 on the Quest and 120 on the index. There's races in this game where I was really, really struggling with the Quest, with the lower FPS. And at the higher FPS on the index, I was able to actually win and go through and manage to do far better. So it can have an effect on what you're feeling and your inputs, because that input thing is the thing as well. I think if you've got the readiness of the input. Right. This is going to be the one. Right, now we're just going to calm down, find our centres and all that business and jazz. And, right. No, again. I touched the grass. Are we driving a saw? Yeah. We are driving a nuclear-powered saw, I think. That or it's killer wasps. I've got a tank full of killer wasps, and they are angry. They are very angry. But it's almost causing brain death. The volume in these is intense. I do actually have the volume up higher than I should learn a lesson. Pull the volumes down before. Yeah, though Tantrum, obviously the thing with the Quest is the comfort level. So you may find the Rift S still has a better comfort level than the Quest 2. So that is still a consideration. Yeah. Well, the ducks are quackers. It's the swans you got to watch out for. I was catching up with the says. That's my excuse anyway. Yes, it is. That's what we was doing, was wanting to go out on something that's absurd. And I've been dragged in, and now I'm sort of like, this car is so absurd that it's so much fun, and it just proves and shows what this game can do, even if I can't get that far, that you want to get through that. The part where it is, I'm not a kart person, clearly. And again, why I keep on saying that I'm going to stop, and I keep on doing it. No, it's not PC Cars 2's Nordschleife. It is not. It's completely not. Trust me, this is a full laser scan. It is not PC Car 2's one. It's totally different, and feels completely and utterly different too. It feels a lot more confined. I'm going to do one more, and just to show you, to alleviate tantrums, concerns there, we'll do that from there. I keep on doing that. Yeah, okay. That's lunacy. That is lunacy. That is lunacy. Right. We'll put something that is normal there. We've been doing them. We use that. Yeah, no, this is a laser scan of the circuit. I don't think PC2 Cars 1 is the same. It just doesn't. It's a different feeling game. It feels a lot better on the force feedback. The cars all feel much more distinct. There are some finer points which aren't here. The selection of cars is a different selection. Totally different selection of cars here than there is. It's less cars available at the moment, but the quality is getting a lot higher. The thing that Madness didn't do, or Project Cars 2 didn't do, is to bring the refinement into the driving, into the cars, where they feel like Project Cars 2 always had this swimmy slightly swimming on the surface feeling, like you're not fully connected to the road, whereas this is a lot more connected to the road. Playing with controller is a different thing. This is not the game that I would say for a controller. It would probably play okay, but I don't think that this is the game that I would particularly say is controller. If you're playing with a force feedback wheel, then this over Project Cars every day of the week. Even like I say, with a reduced field in cars, but you've got some other interesting cars that aren't in Project Cars 2, and some other different things that are very much different. But I have to say, if you're playing with a force feedback wheel, that's where this really is making a huge difference. Hi. Right. See, I was going to be stopping and then they pulled me back in. I'm doing it again, I'm concentrating on stuff there. Yeah, this is getting more tuned towards actual racing. My brain is starting to go a little as well. I will have to look at that back again, because once again, once this engine starts blurring up, it's come on. Oh, they're different things. Yeah, that was a bit thing. That's just too ridiculous a question there, Tantrum. See, even the two versions of Assetto Corsa are two completely different games. Yeah. He didn't do that. That was my fault, because I was kind of trying to listen to comment and stuff and things. Why is my chat 2 stores down? I don't know. Why is my chat 2 stores down? Oh, don't. Okay. I will try to get through this. My brain is starting to go fizzly around the edges. Yeah. Basically, you can't compare something like Assetto Corsa to Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa, well, you can, but they are, that's an apple and orange again. They both have, and they're from the same studio. So divide Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione. I actually prefer Competizione because it's very focused, it's very dialed in. They are trying to absolutely make sure that what they do as well as they can. And there's details in Competizione and in the sort of micro details and the overall driving feel, and that come through from them being so super focused into that GT3, GT4 aspect that really, really does kill it for me and make it that much of a punchier title. So AC versus ACC, I go ACC. Project Cars 2 versus AMS 2, same engine, different people building. I go AMS 2 rather than Project Cars 2. Completely different universe. But then, even here where you've got something comparable, it's really hard to judge it because this force feedback and gameplay wise feels different and is a different beast as well. I haven't gone down the rabbit hole of iRacing because I haven't had the time to spend on that. I mean, the amount of money that I've spent on other race games as it is, and don't have the time to spend in those. iRacing would be an expense where a continually added expense where I don't have the time to practice it and do myself justice or get the value for money that I would want to get from it, if that makes sense. So I haven't gone to iRacing. If you want to do the online tournament competition stuff, iRacing is definitely well known. Race room experience, I really do like the force feedback in that. I like the feeling of it. Single player stuff can be good. Their buy-in model is slightly different, but is a good solid title. If you take Project Cars 2 versus Race Room Experience, I would go for Race Room Experience myself. Again, it's got good variety in there again. It's a harder call between Race Room Experience and Assetto Corsa and AMS2. That's a really hard choice to bear. But like I say, I really am enjoying where this game is being taken by Reiza. though the AI still needs some work. Oh, what happened there? I'm gonna have to let that one back in a little while. There's my God. Little snap as you touch the curb there. That was almost a big mistake. Oh, he was dangerous there. fighting each other here. Such a different track to pass on. See if we can get some places here. Oh. One down. Patience is a virtue on this track, I tell you. Push it and it'll kill you. Porsche. I'm glad to be past that Porsche. Its back end was flying everywhere. I tried to sneak that, didn't make it, had to give way, and I messed up. Oh, that's such a shame. That was going well. I'm not sure if it has a steep hit on that. I'd have to confirm that more. I haven't done the nighttime actually. That's something I should do for you guys. Let's find out if the nighttime is a big difference in the performance hit, because we've just been playing daytime and keeping it like that. So if I do the same, and I'll shift the time straight into night for you, and we'll end on that one. But that was a really good, that was fun for me. That's more like what I'm like offline, when I'm not doing so much of the talkback side of things as well. Right, let's change the setting. Mm, 2100. Right, we'll start that at 10 in the evening. Everything else is the same. I think most of mine is high. I think. I'll have a look at my options in a moment. Okay. Not noticing a big change. More of a fear factor for me though. I should know what not to do on that corner. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it seems okay. I mean, there's lights off and on. Windscreen wipers. Yeah, it will do. But so wow, yeah, my brain is still fried at the moment now though. There would be one more other thing that we can do there. But yeah, it seemed to be holding up quite well at night time as well. So that's all pretty good. No. Okay. You are really testing me now, aren't you? I'll quickly do the thunderstorm thing, the nighttime thunderstorm thing. Oh, help me. This is going to be dreadful. I'm not used to this car. I'm not used to this car and driving in a thunderstorm on Nordschleife. It's going to be deadly. I'm going to do dreadful. But yeah, it will test the performance. Like, believe it will test the performance. And as I'm streaming at the same time, and I do notice like a little bit of difference. Like I say, I target 120, and I notice where it can drop off on there. And before I do that, actually, so you can see, so you can see we've got textures high. Yeah, put it in the most arduous of positions, the worst thing that you can ever do, all the things that are really going to make it hurt in frame rate. Get the frame rate right there and the detail right there, and then everything else is usually gravy. Okay, so we've got high, we've got mediums, car details high, track details high, shadows down medium, that's okay, enhanced mirror, no, because that's going to be really high cost. Motion blur, you don't have that in VR, we don't do that at all. Grass, look, I'm not a botanist, so that's going to be low. Medium. Right, so that gives you an idea of what we've got there. Visual effects. We don't want those on. Bloom is actually on. Haze is off. I usually would have that the other way around because I don't know why I've got that on for bloom as well, but I do. Raindrops, yes. Vinaigrette, no. This is the other rays that kind of like go ping through it. Cockpit mirrors on screen dirt, yeah. Okay. Okay. And there we go. I've got that just simple as. I like to have dirt on because, you know, the real world has dirt in it. It gets everywhere, so if it gets on the screen or whatever, boom. That's my opinion on that anyway. Right, so, single race, thunderstorm. My voice is starting to break a bit. Right, so we're going thunderstorm there, boom, boom, boom. Let's just take a quick look. This is going to be dreadful. I'm just going to fail completely. I should have turned the AI down. Oh, because they're going to be so much better in the wet than I am. I'm just going to fail everywhere because I haven't driven in the wet setup yet, so I don't know what is what. But Nordschleife in rain, thunderstorm is, you know, this is the nightmare scenario. No. Wow. That is spectacular. I'm going to restart that because I was like not prepared for that at all. But, you hear that thunder, the rumble? I was trying to find the control for my windscreen wipers at the beginning there. Wow. No, I'm going off. Ooh. So yeah, the frame rate has suffered. With the thunderstorm. I'd say if I wasn't streaming, it'd be okay. We'll finish the lap off. I'm having problems recognizing where I am. Coming up to the bridge. No, didn't keep that under control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back end is slipping out like nobody's business. No, 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 no. I'm glad you're having fun. Whoa. Slipping all over the place. Whoa! Oh, it's completely wet. No, can't take the carousel right. Yeah, it is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. some of the cars up there, they've got a party still going on. Oh my god. Yeah, the lightning does look spectacular, but my god, it's scary. It's too slippy. So damn slippy. Too slippy. Be brave. Far too slippy. It just wanted to slip me out there. Right. That is enough of that nonsense. Oh my good god. Sorry I was untalkative through that, but that is really, really, really scary. Nordschleife is, well, yeah. But there would have been some damage to the car, not majorly, but oh my god, it's so dark out there. I mean, look at this. Watch. Come on, lightning. It's so dark. Oh, but yeah. That is just so damn incredible though. And so slippy, I couldn't control that to keep up with those. Not on that setting. Not happening. Right. Let's step away from there. That's that shown as it is in there. I just kind of want to wrap up on that one because my brain is starting to go on that note. It really is spectacular. I think is one of the ways that I can describe some of the parts of this game. But that was really quite something. I think this version of the Nordschleife track, this render, is really, really good. It feels detailed, really detailed. There are bumps in there that I'm normally expecting and don't see on other sims. There are bits where, you know, yeah, it was a big steaming pile of oat crap, I tell you. Talk about pucker time. Um, Literally, it's a really, really good addition to the game. I think a lot of people will welcome it. Where the game overall is going, it's still, like you say, I think the game is not finished yet. It's still got rough edges, but some of the things in here are still getting to be best in class for me. The force feedback is certainly getting to be one of the best in class. The feeling of acceleration, like I say, there's some bits of aestheticals competizione with, you know, its focus on realism, stuff like that, is amazing. And then this does some of that and focuses down a lot on some of the details. But no, there's not really rally. There is some different things in here. They've got some mad stuff, more a lot of Brazilian stuff that you can't find on any other sim, and that's one of the other beautiful things about this game. There is a load of tracks here that you don't see in other race games, and there are cars that are just weird selections, and it's stuff that Reiza seems to have done as well, where they've gone, okay, think of what we want to do. So there's a lot that's historic in here. So they've got like a lot of old Formula cars and then historic versions of tracks, so that you can actually run a single player campaign, or you can do online stuff as well, but you can run in a particular type of car and run a series of races and really feel like you get a sense of what the cars are, the theatrics of it. So, you know, if you're sitting in an old Lotus and you're going around an old version of Imola and all this type of stuff, that's, I think, one of the great things about AMS too, is they kind of go, okay, what can we do as from this angle, that angle, the other? It's more on track. It's, you know, they have karting tracks as well. They have trucks in here. It's just it's pretty damn incredible, but I think what it does on the truck racing is good. Comfort is quite good. The it's one of the more comfortable headsets I've worn. It is a very heavy headset though. I've got the wire up here on a police system, so that's completely off my head. But the material in the face cover of the Index and here in the face cover is the best. It really does feel nice and comfortable, and the sound quality is good for the Index. Just amazing. But game wise, yeah, AMS 2 and this update, just I think that nails it. I really do like this version of the Nordschleife that's in here. Like I say, I think there's extra trackside details and all sorts going on, and it feels like the track is a lot thinner. It's a lot harder to overtake in here, and going along again with that force feedback, that winning detail of the force feedback and how the concentration in the pedals, the footwork works so well here. You can really feel that you need to have control of a car through the brake and the accelerator and what you're doing there in the turns. And they've got a lovely broad range of feeling for control, where you feel like you can be much more on the edge of things. It can let you be on the edge of things a lot more, which is perhaps a little unrealistic, but is absolutely amazing fun. And that's what I take away from it, AMS 2 in general, is that it gives such pleasurable, fun racing. The feeling in here is what really gets it. That emotion is what gets it. It's looking good, it's feeling good, it works on all of those levels, and I love that. I really, really, really do love that. Between AMS 2 and Assetto Corsa Competizione, I have so much time filled up that I don't have enough time to play them as much as I would really love to play both of them all of the time. I can't usually do it, so, but yeah, it's, thumbs up for me. This update, thumbs up for me. On that note, I'm taking the headset off, and I'm going to go over there and push a button that's going to stop the stream. But if this is the first time you've come into one of my streams and you're not already subscribed, then, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube. That would be really cool. Thanks to everybody for joining in, for GT popping in, for Tantrum, and the massive things that were said. I couldn't answer all of them while I was speaking there. That's my fault on getting volumes. I do try to reply back to people, so if you want to ask a question, there are comments, on the YouTube. You can write a comment, and I try to get back to all of my comments. But it would be nice to see that 1K sub tick over. And I'll try to do more streams. I can't promise at the moment. Work be crazy. I'm still trying to get things set up. And all of that in lockdown and blah, 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 blah. You don't need the excuses, but there will be more streams to come. Final verdict, of course, if you like race sims and you haven't got AMS 2 and you're looking for something different, AMS 2 is a good buy in my opinion, because the force feedback is really working well, I found, and I'm liking what they're doing. I like the direction they're going. Is it complete as a game? No, it does have more work to be done on it. But that said, it's still competing with some of the best out there and looking very favourable. So when a game is still not what you'd say complete, but still looking favourable against the best out there, and you've got a team that is constantly still boiling down and working away on it, I think that's a good sign that you can be in for a good time. Anyhow, me exit stage that away. Oh, wow! Bye to the Nordschleife.